So you don't have to learn. I'm having a campfire right here, so if you see the smoke, that's why. But you don't have to learn how to manifest. So that's why I think like learning to manifest is a scam. It's because manifesting is your natural thing. We're always doing that. And when I say manifesting, we are always reproducing our, subconscious programming to some level and degree, And why did I sit downwind? Anyway, we're always producing that. So you don't have to learn how to manifest. What you have to do is learn how to manifest what you want. And the only way to do that is to feel right within. And I know people say that like all the time. And even me, like up until recently, very, very recently, I didn't know what the F that meant. I was like, okay, whatever, because you only know what you know. So I'm like hearing, okay, you have to like feel your best self, but I didn't fully recognize how deeply you would have to, or I would have to make changes in order to see different things. And so what that really, really means is that you have to forgive, number one. You have to let go, and you have to pay attention to self. You have to protect your mind by any means necessary. And what I've learned is, like they say, like it's a lifestyle change, but it really is a lifestyle change. Like you have to change the music that you listen to. I used to listen to a lot of like mainstream music. I still will on occasion, I'll bust me a little Pop Smoke or something on occasion, but on the usual basis now, I listen to affirmations. I even make my own affirmations. You could check them out, and I make the beats too, okay? Because it's fun. I listen to some artists that I really like, and I'll listen to classical music. I'll listen to like just melodies or podcasts or something like that, but I'm really just like so far disconnected from what's going on that people will come up and ask me like, hey, did you hear about this thing? I'd be like, nah, I didn't. And it's not because like I'm trying to. Well, it is. It's a mixture of, it just started to not resonate with me the same. Like stuff just started to get too weird outside for me. Like once the Diddy and Cassie thing happened, I was like, all right, it's a little too much going on out here for me, okay? It's a little too much, because what we can assume from that is because that's what came out, there's a lot more to that story and a lot more parties involved, and quite frankly, I just didn't want to, it made me just want to focus on myself, to be honest, with all that nonsense. And for real, like I have been noticing that as calmer as I am, my outside reflects that. And that's why I have the video where I talk about why I stopped watching reality shows, because I had noticed that I was more emotional when I had watched a reality show. And then I seen that movie They Clone Tyrone, and I was like, all right, okay, cool, confirmation. So I stopped watching them. And I hope they safe, whoever that is. But yeah, so the point is though, that I really am making lifestyle changes, and it's coming from a place where at first it's like, okay, well, this thing just doesn't resonate. No, it don't hit the same. It don't feel the same. So I'm just like taking a break, blah, blah, blah. And then it moves on to, okay, well now I don't, I gotta listen to something else. And then it was like, well, wait a minute, stuff is changing. And I also listen to stuff, but like certain things are experiences that you just have to experience. There's really no way for me to properly articulate the feeling that I'm having more and more, other than it's taking dedication, to maintain this. So when it's like protect your mind by any means necessary, that includes self-discipline. And that's something that I was not fully aware of and prepared for, the level of self-discipline that you need in order to keep your vessel clean and clear and healthy. And I stumbled across this book, Stress, How to Benefit from Stress. It's like a green book. I'll get it at some point, but it's like a green book. I'll do a book review on it. I'm almost done. And so anyway, like that's a good book though. That's a really good book. I should look it up. It's called How to Benefit from Stress. But the bottom line is, like, this whole manifestation thing, it is a real deal lifestyle change in terms of healing and having peace and tranquility. Like, if it takes meditating, like, on the regular basis, it takes affirmations, it takes working out, it takes changing your eating habits. Let me tell you, okay, because today, for real, like, I really just wanted to stop by CVS and pick up some Twizzlers with the yellow one with the red. That's my favorite one. Ooh, and I'd be tearing them things up, but I'm like, you know what? And my pants is too tight. Okay, they fit too tight, so I had to make a change. But also reading that book, realizing how much it really impacts all my bodies. I thought it was just like a physical thing. Like, if it's physical, it's physical. Like, if you eat in it, it's just impacting the physical. Or like, it's not really doing anything. It's fine, whatever. But no, like, that stuff adds up. So, and like she said, in the book it said, eat to live, don't live to eat. Okay, so like, what you eat should be to help you live the best quality of life. Don't just be out here living all you do. You just want to eat and try everything. And so it's taking some real discipline for me. I've given up TV, point blank, period. I watch a few shows here and there, but I've given up TV and I've picked up reading. Like, and if you watch my video about Billy Carson's The Emerald Tablets, you'll see, like, I wasn't reading before, like, for real. I was getting good grades, but I wasn't reading them books, okay? Because like I said, if they were asked a question and I hadn't read the book or the chapter or whatever, I will wait until a couple of people answered, and then I will formulate my answer based off of those people's thoughts. And so I could still always participate in class and, participate, but I hadn't actually read it, but I was able to still do whatever. Anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to say, like, the whole manifestation thing, it's a lifestyle journey. The spiritual cleanse, the healing, and getting to really know yourself. But what you notice is that once you get past, this is a lonely effing journey. Once you get past, this is challenging. It's like just getting past that awkward phase and then moving into the new experience. For example, like, if you have ever had like long hair, whatever, there's this awkward middle section that when your hair gets to like here-ish, there's not really much you can do with it. It's like that awkward phase when you're going between like your short haircut and you grow it out, and it's just kind of awkward. Or when you do locks and you have that awkward like stage, the Cheeto stage, but if you just push through, eventually you're gonna have them luscious locks, or eventually you're gonna have, whatever it is that you want to have. Eventually it'll be different. So yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that life, this healing journey, you go through that negativo stuff, that stuff that you don't want to address, and you just keep cleansing yourself. But it takes effort. It's not something that you can just, I'm going to listen to this Neville Goddard video, and 5 days later, boom, this thing's going to happen. Now, it's quite possible, and though you might not really know what comes with what you are bringing into your life. Like, Are you really thinking about the full consequences of that action? That's what you want. Like, do you want what you want because you really want it and it's what will make your soul feel good? Or do you want what you want because you see someone else over there and you want to do that because it looks more fun? But you don't know what happened behind the scenes is the point. So when you can get to the point where you can be, and we can be, more thankful for ourselves and our circumstances, and then, be diligent enough to put in the effort and time required to have the things that we want, we have to realize it's gonna take some adjusting, but it's not impossible. It's kind of like when you have like a TV, right? Like an older model TV. Let's say you don't have where you can go to YouTube or whatever. If you don't even have a smart TV, you don't have a connection to cable, you just have a TV itself, you're gonna think that something is wrong with your and you don't know that other people, how their TVs work. You got a TV, you've never seen a TV before, and no one told you that you need cable, no one told you to get a smart TV, so you actually got a TV with a butt on it, and you're trying to figure out why your TV doesn't do the same things as everyone else's TV. How come this person is telling me that they're watching cartoons, but my TV just has static? I don't see anything. And if you don't know any better, you could begin to think that it's something wrong with the TV, or there's something wrong with you. Like, how come my TV is the only one that doesn't show cartoons? And so then you might be like, oh, okay, you know what? I need a cable. So you put the cable in, and then you hear people are watching YouTube, and you're like, well, I don't have YouTube videos. What in the world? I only have cable. And then you find out, oh, I need a smart TV. Okay, so now I have the capabilities. Oh, how come people get to play games? They doing their Oculus virtual reality game, and I'm sitting up here, I ain't doing nothing, and then you realize, oh, okay, I gotta do this. So there are levels to it, and though, as long as you are on the right track, you're on the track to get there. And it doesn't mean that it's going to take a whole long time. It could take a week. It could take a day. But it is going to be a lifetime journey. Now, I'm saying to get to where you want to be, you have no idea what can happen. But if you put limitations on it, of course there'll be some limitations. But you also have to just be gentle with yourself. Because if it took a little something to get here, it's going to take a little bit more than a couple of days to readjust. And yes, there is an awkward period, but you can do it. Just have to push through. All right, if you made it this far to the video, I just want to say thank you so much. I so appreciate you. All right, I'll see you next time.